Hello, welcome back to another Angelina Jordan reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield, singer-songwriter, vocal coach and session musician. So excited to be watching more from Angelina's Christmas concert and the very first time she's ever sung the Whitney Houston song, I Will Always Love You. How exciting for us to see this and just to hear her interpretation, because this song has been covered. Maybe this is a song that has been covered the most times in history. Who knows? I'm just throwing that out there, but it feels like it could be one of those songs, you know, that's been covered by every person. And so for Angelina to do this and to put her stamp on it is going to be so interesting for us to just uncover all the differences and maybe the similarities. I don't know, what will she do with this? And of course with Angelina, every time she sings something live, it's always slightly different. So, you know, will she do this again? Will we have something to compare and contrast to? I don't know. But let's dive into this version and just enjoy. I will leave a link to the video I am reacting to in the description box down below, by the way. If you haven't seen it yet, you probably have, but if you haven't. And let's see Angelina singing I Will Always Love You. Here we go.
Please excuse me if I get emotional when I sing this song, because it's I don't think I've ever actually done it live. I Will Always Love You.
The crowd's reaction. Big song.
This is the first song that I sang when I believe I was like 1.5.
Wow.
There's this funny video of me singing for my dog.
That's why I was thinking, I'm sure that Angelina's done this before. I knew it was from something. This is it. Okay, so technically, you know, we've seen her do a little something of this song. I knew that. My brain was like trying to comprehend the fact that this was the first time, and I was thinking, that doesn't feel right to me. And it's because of this.
Thinking I had a whole arena of audiences.
Amazing. That was the start of everything.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I actually remember that I used to name my dolls that were like my audience. I felt like the legendary jazz artists, like I'd put Frank Sinatra as one of the dolls. Like I'd put names on them.
That's a good way to conquer stage fright, maybe.
But yeah, it's crazy. I was 2. I was singing this song for myself, never thinking that I would be, you know, headlining my own Christmas show here in LA.
Yeah.
Amazing. The dreams do really come true. So.
Okay.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way.
Wait, before we go into the rest of this, I want to take it back. There was so much going on in that first section, technique-wise. I could have stopped at every second, but that would be not great. So I'm going to take it back now and just talk through what we just watched, because that was so beautiful. Okay, here we go.
If I should stay,
okay, so instantly, what I like about this is that we heard a touch of her vibrato in that first phrase, and we have these almost staccato-like endings to the phrases. Little note bend into that. You notice that? The mic technique, just like pull away. I thought that was interesting. And then the movement there from forte back into piano.
So I go, but I know.
Again, the phrasing here I think is really interesting.
I will think of you every step of the way.
Her breath control as well. Gorgeous. Look at that mic technique. Crescendo and pull back. Wow. Okay, so the thing about this is we've only got 4 notes to play with here. So what you do with these 4 notes creates the impact. Especially that hang there. And I think that what's great about this is Angelina's quiver, the magical quiver within her vocal. And her vibrato. The weight there until the vibrato. Wait. She chooses where to place that. Wait for it. There it is. Very nice. Wow. That resonance there. So I like that we have the sax, I like that we have the gentle drums, the gentle instrumentation around her. I think that really suits the delivery of this.
That is all I'm taking with me. So girl,
again, phrasing back to back.
Don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need.
So if you notice throughout all of that, she was doing these very quick breaths. And these I like to call reverse huff breaths. So it's that instantaneous refilling of the lungs, and it allows you to do these back-to-back phrases with enough breath, because if you just take shallow breaths, you're not able to get the control that you need. So this is a perfect representation of that. Power. So, before we go into this next section, we have this change in the chords, and I always think this is a key moment because the vocal stays on that G, which is in the key of C as well, which is that additional chord. So you get the G, C, G, but retaining the G in the bass, if that makes sense. And then holding that note, I think it's so lovely. I'll just take that back so you can hear it again. I'll play it. Nice. Sax solo. I'm here for that. Whenever you're at an Angelina concert, you are guaranteed premier musicianship across the board on that stage.
Oh, life treats you kind.
You can see she's absorbing these lyrics. Wow. Okay. So, and I wish you. So we're going up to that B4 there, but I always think with Angelina's vocal tone, the depth within her vocal tone makes you, or tricks you almost, into thinking that notes are higher or lower than they are, if that makes sense, because of her resonance. So when she's got that chest resonance going on and you almost feel like you're in her vibrato, you're being shaken within her vibrato, it can trick me into feeling like notes are not where they are. So I always find that really, really interesting. You know, that to me almost felt lower. Do you feel the same way? Does this happen to you? Let me know. Take it back a bit. Gorgeous. The pull back here dynamically, because little pause. Wow. Okay, so here, we've moved up into that A, and it's that step change, but everything now, because it's up that step, requires a little bit more technicality, because, you know, key changes, navigating them, getting them exactly right, and then navigating the rest of the song in that key change. I think you have to be really confident and comfortable with your ability. And so it's really interesting, the dynamic choices here. I think with Angelina, she's pushing and then pulling back, pushing and then pulling back. That push, light technique again. Back to back. So we get these like changes in the phrasing. It's so interesting. And the little dotted rhythms in it. I really like that. Different from the original, but it's Angelina. It's her. It's just the way her voice is and the way it interprets things. I'm kind of separating, I'm personifying her vocal cords, because, you know, it's like its own thing. There's Angelina's vocal cords and they have a say, and then there's Angelina herself and she has a say, and then somewhere in the middle they decide what to do. See that difference? Great choice. See, push and pull back. Wow. I feel. Whoa. Oh, she did it. Wow, love that. Oh, the note bends. You know, we're going through this arpeggio, well, the triad of the A there, but gorgeously done. I love note bend to note bend and the hanging on. It's just a great technique. Oh, amazing. Was that the last song of the concert then? Very well put together video, by the way. Very well put together. Yeah, loved it. I think when you take on a big song, it can be quite intimidating, but I think if you have a voice like Angelina's, you shouldn't be intimidated, because whatever you're going to do, you know, something good's going to come out, you know. So that was fantastic to watch and took me back to me being at Angelina's concert in September. What a great memory of last year. Thank you so much for watching this video, by the way. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box down below and what else I should be watching from Angelina. I really need those requests in now, because I have been deciding what I should do next. I might do a vote over on my Patreon page. I'm not sure, but let me know your choices in the comments box down below, and I really will take them into consideration. And I'll look forward to seeing you on another video very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Love you. Bye.